Da-da-da-da-da-dun, da-da. What's up, guys? No, I'm just over here on the side. Like, hey, a Christmas present? I could use a new computer. It's been so long since I've really been in this card room that, yeah, maybe it got dusty and broke down on me. So, yeah, I'm just setting it up. That way I can get the randomizer going and all that. So, at least we can do the number of the night rimmer, snake eyes, we roll again, anything else we keep. So, we'll randomize the list 4 times. I do have the 5-box Mega number 2 in the store, plus a lot of great cards if you want to go snag a few or make offers. Dude, there's so many people that have stacks. Like, I couldn't even begin to tell you right now. But the good news is, or maybe not good news, is that I'm back. So, yay. And I guess I would have been back even if we made it to the state championship last weekend, but we did not. We finished third in the state, which is pretty fun. Hey, got that open. Yeah, it was. It was a good season. We had 11 guys that, I think 11 is right, that made first team all league between offense and defense. That was pretty cool. I think we are up to 6 or 7 players that are going to be playing at the next level on Saturdays next year. So that's kind of fun. If we have an offer, buy it now with shipping. I think that all the cards that I have in there, right on my host notes, I always say that when you're ready to ship, go to the store and grab the mailbox icon because it's always just flat $6 shipping. Um, you know, with your stack, I think you might have some stuff here too. There, Ben. Ishi. All right. Now I'm just going through and getting the people that got that first break done. The blaster, the half case of blasters. So that's pretty sweet. All right. It's like I forgot how to do all this. Had to take another class. I'm Ron Burgundy. Yeah, you're probably right. I'll go through and check, but yeah, you're probably right. I did see you make an offer on, was it the Pudge Rodriguez rookie PSA 9? Nice. You have no audio. That's crazy, Joe. We do. All right, there's the half case. Half case of blasters, 10 boxes. Put those right here. 4, 6, 8, and 10. Hey, what's up, KB? KB, did you actually? Because I'm always so aware of like people that do crazy stuff on Twitter and scam stuff. Did you actually have a new profile? Yes. Okay. Cool. Cool. The plan is just to do these breaks, but I do have a couple personals for WNBA Blasters. I could save some of the fresh case of WNBA Megas for some personals. Okay, so we have Caleb, Steven. We had Joe Mackey with 2. All right, Caleb, Steven, Joe. And then Tony got 9. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay. Oh, are you serious? That's crazy. Right, there's so much crazy stuff going on. People are just jerkish. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, there's no doubt. Like during um, Christmas break, right? We go to school next week and then we're off for 2 weeks. But um, during Christmas break, I'm definitely going into hit up the Geek Squad and be like, hey, I need a new laptop and I want probably a Mac this time around. I haven't had a Mac before, but I think I'm going to get one this time. Okay, let's see. If anybody knows anyone close to Cincinnati, Justin Smith, Big Cat on here, is trying to sell his 2 season tickets for this weekend's game, Ravens and the Bengals. Justin, are you in here? I think that's right. Right? Is it this weekend? He might not be in here. All right. 1, 2. And okay. All right. And I don't think Joe's in here. Maybe Tony's in here. Tony's got most of the spots, anyways. So we got Caleb, Steven, JoJo, and then Tony with 9. Go ahead, randomize the list 4 times. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. Tony is sandwiching himself. Got a boy, Tony. Way to get it. And just paste. And then here's all the teams. So like a couple of the Hall of Famers, just give you the wings. Yeah. A couple of the Hall of Famers are on teams that are defunct now, right? So like Houston Comets, right? Charlotte Sting, those teams. Anyways, they are paired up, and I already have them paired up in the description. And so I think the Sacramento Monarchs, I have them paired up with Golden State, right? Because they're right next to each other. Like Sacramento and Golden State is right next to each other in the Bay Area. And then yeah, I can't. It's in my description. I'll look, but I have them all paired up. Okay, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Liberty on top, Fever on bottom. Copy. Paste. Okay. Let me make this bigger. That's what she said. Okay. So we have Tony with the Liberty and Mystics, Steven the Lynx, Caleb the Suns, Connecticut Sun, Tony the Aces, Joe with the Wings, Tony Valkyrie, Tony the Sparks, Joe Atlanta Dream, Tony with the Mercury, Sky, Storm, and Fever. Nope, this is the half case blasters, bud. The 10-box blasters. The 5-box mega number 1, which also filled today. Nice, thank you. I was in school and I got that notification. That'll go after. And then I have number 2 up right now, right? So that's that. If people are wanting to make trades, make sure you check that out. I'm going to come back here for a minute so I can clean this up because it's freaking ticking me off. Okay, there's that. Okay. And then, Ben, I'm going to accept your offer because I know you made an offer on that Pudge Rodriguez. Seven minutes left in the second quarter, if anybody is wanting to know. Yeah, I'm assuming. Here, let me here. Yeah, I'm assuming quite a few people. have stacks. If you're new here, yep, this is I am definitely not new here. That's a lot of sticky notes. Yeah. There's more where that came from, bud. Like I said, there's been so much for cards too. I literally have not had a moment to come into the card room. And like I said, part of that, like, man, since August, right? Since training camp started in August, like we've just been going full force, and luckily we've been blessed to have great kids this year and a great leadership group that really made things happen. Okay. There. Now I'm here. Right now I'm here. I got that up there for us. Got this here for us. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not, bud. I'm glad I'm not. Okay. It doesn't. Where would I have to go for offers? Maybe right here. Yep, there they are. Offers. 30% discount. Look at that, Ben. I'm such a nice guy. There you go, buddy. And I think I have that kind of close by. I do. See? There it is. Okay. Let me write you on there. All right. Okay. Oh, I did not look that far in. Let's see. Betos, Tom. If you don't, that's going to be hilarious. Ryan Frederick, Nico, Frage, Terry, Cadre, DJ, Jersey, Worley, Ozzy, Fort Collins, Card King, Rob, Folsom, Pets, Lights Out, Pit Skin, Crazy Rusty, C. Olsen, R. Hyatt, Card Cash, Big Red, Gangsta, Art, Mojo, Tanner, Dub, Holbert, Betty, Jammin' JD, Chivo Jr. You do not. That's awesome. Okay. All right. And then Joe said, because Joe coaches high school girls basketball here in the state, they have a game tonight, I think. So he said, just go ahead. The only thing he asked, yeah, it was whatever, bro. The only thing he asked is that if he didn't get the wings, to try to trade for them. But he got them. So I don't have to. Because nobody probably would anyways. All right. We're going to roll. Let's roll. Woo! That took way longer than it should have. 25 minutes. Oh, yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah. No worries. Like I said, now that I'm back, right, we're going to work to find a few nights, probably a week, especially during Christmas break. Shoot, we can make day ones. We can go multiple nights a week, whatever works for the Midwest Box Breaks crew and our boys and our schedule. So it'll be fun. All right, here we go. So a lot of cards in these things, right? 90 cards per box. And what was that? Oh, appreciate it, man. 90 cards per box in these blasters. We've got a half case of them here, 10 boxes. So we got 900 cards. A lot of base, obviously, in these. Nope, you didn't. That's the next one, brother. How you doing, C-Dub? That's the next one. And then just going to pop two open just to make a little bit of room. With rookies and inserts and numbers and all that stuff. You know, we'll sleeve those, top load a lot of them, I'm sure, for the top rookies. But I'm just going to kind of fly through the base cards. Hope people are okay with that. Yeah, $18 a spot, man. You know, I knew people were probably going to be hard-pressed to beat that, but I wanted to come back with some good value. And I got allocated, you know, a couple of things. So that's fun. So if you haven't seen this before, I'll go through first couple packs like this, you know, to get Tierra McCowan. We got Van Loo, Gabby Williams for local girl here. Aaliyah, Megbawar, Griner, Whitcomb, Erica Wheeler, great little guard, Cardoso, Gumbawale, Alyssa Thomas. And then you're going to have a couple of rookies in the back. And we got Maddie Westfeld here. And we got our first Paige Beckers. And then My House, Kelsey Plum. And then we have a Blue Marvels. And Arike. Nice. A Gumbawale on the press proof right there. So very nice. Again, we'll put these off to the side. Just because it's going to be a lot of cards, we will go through and sleeve all of the inserts, parallels, and all that stuff. And then anything nicely numbered or like a hollow page and stuff like that, we'll definitely sleeve up on the spot. Okay. Alicia Gray, McBride, Atkins, Horston, Tawana Bonner, Alicia Clark, Cameron Brink. We have Johannes, Skylar Diggins. I got a few autographed pictures of Skylar Diggins behind me. Queen Fee. Kate Martin. We got a hollow coming up here. Georgia Amore. And Tina Pow Pow. Off the back here, Net Marvels, Caitlin Clark. Very nice. Love the Net Marvels. And then we have a hollow of Marina Mabry. Hollow. Okay. Let's get the Net Marvels, Caitlin. Just immediately, right? Just to limit any nicking, even though there won't be. Powers, Mabry, BLH, Samuelson, Sabali, Natasha, local girl Lex, and Evans, Heidemann, Soph, Katie Lou, and Sonia Citron, followed by Kiki, very often, Marvels of Reese, and Aaliyah Boston. All right, now we'll fly through the base a little bit. Okay, Dominique Molonga, Aisha Sifka, Kalani Brown on the hollow. There's 3 different levels of hollow. There's a hollow, there's a lava, and then there's like almost like a gems look. And then Jewel Lloyd for the crunch time. Get the Sky or Fever. Oh, I'm sorry. It was blurry, dude. My bad, Tony. You just blame it on my computer, man. So here we go. We got Tony You have the Sky and Fever, brother. You have the Mercury, Sky, Storm, Fever, Sparks, Valkyrie, Aces, Liberty, and Mystics. It'd be easy just to say, like, oh, Steven got the Lynx, Caleb got the Suns, Joe with the Wings and the Dream, Tony with everything else. All right. Yeah, good odds. Celeste, Kelsey, Smith, Maisha, Nurse, Sabrina, Dorca, Courtney, Austin, Copper, Pilly, Sarah Ashley Barker, right? You guys might remember her brother, Caitlin Chen, Kelsey Plum, and Tunnel Vision of Asia, multi-time MVP. Yeah. So the blaster case, Tony last night, I think it was last night, right, Tone? When you're like, okay, that's closed. Kate. And then so I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and put the megas up. Lucy Olson, Anissa Morrow. Got a nice auto of Anissa Morrow. If people are interested. It's college edition. We got Paige on the back for the franchise futures. And nice hollow here. Georgia Amore. Really good point guard on the Georgia. Yep. Still another $5 rig up. And it's a sealed case, right? So, we could do a couple more of those. We could do some personals of those. Just kind of what people feel like. I know I'm not a fool. I've coached a lot of school girls basketball over the years. So I'm not naive, right? I know that not everybody is a fan. But I just really like the team ball that's always played here. I have Sanaya Rivers, Haley, another local girl, Haley Van Lith, Kelsey Plum on the tunnel, and My House Ezzy. All right. Zaya James, Maddie Westbeld, My House of Asia, then a hollow of BLH. Oh, this isn't the hollow. This is the lava, right? You can kind of see it's a little bit different than the hollow. There's another page. Georgia Amore, Malonga, and very nice net marbles of Paige Beckers. I know you're going to see a lot of Paige and Caitlin come out, right? Obviously, because they're driving a lot of interest and revenue and so on, which is not a bad thing. There's Pow Pow, Citron, Crunch Time Paige. Nice. You're getting a lot of different ones. And Megan Gustafson. So you're looking for numbers. You're looking for press proofs. Autos always are tougher pulls and blasters. Kiki Ariafin, Malonga, My House Arike, and press proof of Queen Fee on marbles. Oh, really? So a lot of people know around here that every Tuesday for probably maybe the last 7 years. There's Sivka, Sarah Ashley Barker, Soph, and very nice Georgia Amore, numbered to 399. Just a second here. That is the Mystics with Tony again. Very nice. Georgia Amore. Like I said, I like her play. Very, very good. Floor general point guard. Kind of think like Steve Nash-ish if you compare to the men's game. Anyways, every Tuesday for like the last 7-8 years, my son and I, we make team bags of 20 to 25 cards, and it's baseball, basketball, football, hockey. We've done racing. We've done wrestling. We've done Marvel, Pokemon, and we'll just put the cards out there. Kids will come in before school, and they'll sign their name. They'll put what they PC, and then they grab whatever pack they want. And it's just a random team pack. Oh, nice. And so the last year or so, the girl basketball players have been coming in asking if I have any WNBA. So I've been starting to slowly get them some WNBA cards. Where I'm going with all of this is if any of you want to donate like your double, it's a 100 card set. So if you want to donate any of your doubles, base cards, we're not talking rookies, but base cards, I'm sure they would greatly appreciate it. It could be your doubles. It could be, your triples in this case. There's Pow Pow, Sonia Citron. There's Sabrina Ionescu and Cameron Brink. Nice press proof. This is the gold press proof. These aren't numbered, but they are the gold press proof on the Crunch Time Cameron Brink. Then I know they'd greatly appreciate it. Are you guys okay if I just kind of fly through the base like this? Well, I guess I should ask Tony and Caleb if they're okay, because I know they're here. Kiki Malanga. We have a Lava. There's Stewie on the Crunch Time. And Lava is Aerial Powers. Just asking about flying through the base just because there's so many cards tonight. We have a Marvels. I love the Marvels. Another Sivka. You're going to see a lot of doubles, right? Like, because there's not, like I said, there's not a ton of teams. There's only 13 WNBA teams. There's Barker. There's Lexi, local girl in the Marvels. And then another Marvels, Rakia Jackson. So a lot of times when they put the same set in here, it's because the ones are press proof or unnumbered, but this is not the case. It's just really two cool insert cards. Oh, that's really cool. Thanks, man. Caitlin Chen, Lucy Olson. Caitlin Chen ended up, she was part of that UConn team. I think they kind of, honestly threw her a bone when they drafted her because of Paige and all that stuff and the UConn team. And so she won the squad, got cut in training camp. Actually ended up coming back because they needed an injury filler. So she ended up coming back and seeing some time. There's Queen Fee and Kitley on the hollow. Nisa Morrow, Sanaya Rivers, Ryan Howard, and press proof of Angel Reese on the Tunnel Vision. Haley, Isaiah James, Leonie Phoebish on the hollow, and Kate Martin, my house. Leonie Phoebish. What's up, Tom? Hi, I'm Tom. In about 10 seconds, he's going to tell us again. Nika Mule, nice. There's Malanga, Sivka, Stewie, and Asia. Sarah Ashley Barker, Caitlin Chen, My House, Lexi Hall, and Hollow of Brittany Griner. So whether or not you are even a fan of this, right? We always love opening cards just to see what you could get in them, right? And even if you're not in the break, it's always fun just to hang out and watch, especially if you're not doing much except for watching a freaking Falcons-Buccaneers game. You know, and the price point, right? Like, so for the cost of a blaster, you can get a spot in a half case of blasters, which is always kind of fun. Lucy Olson, Anissa Morrow, Alyssa Thomas My House, and just a regular press proof. I was like, oh, regular press proof on the Jewel Lloyd. Crunch time. They do have autos in these, right? Like, and they definitely, you know, because in the megas, it's a guaranteed jersey or auto. So the megas are going to be fun for that piece. Sanaya Rivers, Haley, Net Marbles, Aaliyah Boston, such a good post. And then Sabrina, very nice, on the Lava, going to the Liberty. And of course, Tony, Lava Sabrina. Ionescu, it's not Ionescu, or however some people I see say it. Kind of weird. Isaiah James, Maddie Westbuild, Net Marvels of Soph, and Kiki. Crunch time. It's fun. This at least gets me back in the swing of things. I do have, another page. Nice. I do have, as far as I know, when it comes out, right? Prism should be next month. Or I think it got pushed back to January. But I should have a couple cases of Prism Blasters, a couple cases of Prism Megas for football. And then also for WNBA Prism, I should have a case of Blasters and a case of Megas. There's Georgia, Hollow of Sammy Whitcomb, and Tunnel Vision of Sabrina. Yeah, I mean, obviously, Paige, Sonia, Kiki, Caitlin, Cameron, Angel, she has her people, right? For veterans, of course, you've got Queen Fee, Asia, Sabrina, Stewie, Lex, Sophie. So, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of people that like, I just open stuff because, I own value and the stuff. No, like, I don't open stuff just to open stuff, right? Like, you'll never see me open Pokemon because, I don't collect it. You'll never see me open soccer because I don't collect it. I open stuff that I like to see. Brittany, what's up? Another page. You're going to get a lot of pages, right? Like, the checklist is small. Georgia Amore, Jackie Young. She was the first pick a few years back. And Goomba Wale. But if it is your first time in the stream. We try to have fun. A lot of times most of the times lately we've been doing singles night. But my first break was 2013 Prism football, so I've been doing this a while. Sanaya Rivers, Haley Van Lith, Caitlin Clark on the crunch time, and Paige on the gold press proof. That is a nice pull right there. Very cool. That is Joe. Local boy Joe. Tony's local also, but so is Joe. Joe's closer, I think. He's an hour and 15. Paige on the gold press proof. Very cool, Joe. Oh, it's just a fun game to watch, Jordan. Like, people are like, yeah, they can't dunk. They're not flashy. You know what they are, though? A lot of times they are like more defensive oriented and more team oriented. Lucy Olson, Lisa Morrow, Asia Wilson on the press proof. Nice. And then Lava Kelsey Plum. Good one. Hold on. Hey, Cookie. Cookie, come here. Come here. Hi. Here's your buddy. Oh, don't lick my tripod, you dork. Okay. Brittany says hi. All right. Hope you've been doing well, Britt. It's been a while. Zaya James, Maddie Westbeld, Dominique Malonga, rookie. She's going to be absolutely stud. Like the flashes that she showed last year was pretty dominant against like Asia Wilson and Stewie too. Alyssa Pilley. Yeah. You ordered love and I have delivered. Pow Pow, Citron, Kate Martin, and very nice. Sabrina on the hollow. We had Sabrina on the lava, Sabrina on the hollow. Very good. Great. Chen, Olsen, Kayla Thornton. First time we've seen her for Golden State. And then Caitlin Clark. Oh, the press proof marble. Very nice. That is... That's a good one. The marbles are cool, right? On this like comic book side, right? But a press proof marbles is a little more rare. Paige, Georgia, Lava, Katie Lou, and Marbles of Soph. Told Ben I'd probably need an hour, which was going to be the case if we just had the half case of blasters to do. Pow Pow, Citron, Isaiah James. Numbered? Nope. Oh, okay. So it's flipped because Isaiah James is a rookie, duh. And then Hollow. And then Ryan Howard. Very nice. They flipped the Hollow rookies. Got it. That's Dallas Wings, also for Joe. Sarah Ashley Barker, Caitlin Chen, Net Marbles of Cameron Brink, and then we have a blue press proof crunch time, Kelsey Mitchell. Man, what did she average last year? Like 24? All-star. Obviously, they were really banged up and injured a lot last year, but she held her own. The Megas, if you're curious, I haven't opened any megas, they're going to have, I imagine they're going to have some different inserts. Pow Pow, Citron, Kate Martin on the Marvels, and Page. Press proof on the Page. Very nice. So those guys are definitely making, well, I believe, right? If you want to like, oh, I don't know anything about WNBA, I just want to sell the stuff that I get. Well, $25 a spot and all these rookies and inserts and stuff, you're definitely, throw them out at $1 a piece. Oh my gosh. Oh, another rookie hollow. And I think you're going to be just fine, right? Like Asia Wilson inserts for $1, multi-time MVP. I think you're going to be just fine. Hey, see you, Jordan. And then you have 5 megas for $18. Yeah, that's... If you price that out, how much is that per mega? Georgia Amore, Pow Pow, Natasha Cloud, and press proof of Jewel Lloyd. All right, pricing that out. Hey, what's up, Coach Smith? How you doing? Pricing that out, $18 times 13 spots, and then divide it by 5. There's 5 megas, right? But still, $18, right? Less than the price of one blaster. You get 5 mega for a team. Doing good, man. We got 1 week left, and then off for 2 weeks for Christmas break. So I'm loving that. And I'm gone from school Tuesday because I have an appointment. And then Friday's a half day for us. So really, I only have 3.5 days of school left. Zaya James, West Beld, DT on the My House, and then Press Proof Kiki. We're getting some good luck, I believe, with the press proofs. Right? The press proofs are either top rookies or just top players overall. Another one. Man, Joe is making out. Oh, Sanaya Rivers. That's a nice. Oh, that's a lava. And then Haley on the Marvels. We haven't seen that one yet. Very nice. Sanaya Rivers on the lava rookie. Pow Pow, Citron, Enrique, and Angel Reese. Kiki, Malanga, Ryan Howard, and Kelsey Mitchell. Another nice hollow. Sivka, Sir Ashley Barker, Angel Reese Crunch Time, and Stewie on the press proof insert. And just so you know, if you haven't broken with this before, I will sleeve every insert in rookie. I will sleeve every insert in rookie. And then I'll go back through and top load those Paige Beckers, the Caitlin Clarks, right? Some of those hollows like the Sabrina will be top loaded. All the cards that'll be like $5 and more for sure. We'll throw some top loaders on. Kaylin Chen, Lucy Olson. Nice. Number 299 on the Ariel Atkins. On the purple for the Chicago Sky. I know she has a Mystics jersey on, but she was moved to the Chicago Sky. Oh, yeah, see? Right. Yep, right here. Traded to the Sky. Yep. So, yeah, she was traded there. So out of 99, Ariel Atkins. And then we have Skyler, legend. These are our last two in the background there. Buy out the megas. Yeah, I don't see why not, right? Like I'm kind of flying through these pretty well. Malonga, Sivka, Kelsey Plum, and Kalia Copper. Kalia Copper is an underrated all-star, right? It's kind of weird to say all-stars are underrated, but she's a 20 points a game scorer. Oh, jeez. Tony wasn't joking. 20 points a game scorer. But, when DT was on the team and then Griner, now it's not, but doesn't get the love. Kelsey Plum and Brittany Sykes for the Mystics on the lava. Oh, no worries, brother. No worries. I appreciate it, man. He's like, I would have bought them all, and you could have just shipped them over the mountains over some Call Me Pass. Because as personals, that's cheaper than you're going to find personals around, I imagine. Sarah Ashley Barker, Caitlin Chen, there's Stewie, and then Hollow Courtney Williams. If you can find them around here, because we don't have cards. We don't have retails in stores where I live still. So very thankful for a distributor. Isaiah James, Westbeld, Stewie, and nice. Anaya Rivers on the press proof marbles. Can't wait wings this time. Brother, I will do my best. You keep working and I'll keep working. Kiki, Malonga. Nice. Pow Pow on the lava. Very cool. Atlanta Dream. And Sabrina Ionescu. Very cool. So, like, those will get top loaded for sure, right? Because they're rookie lavas and rookie hollows and stuff. That's the Atlanta Dream, who is Joe. Sanaya, Haley. We have another hollow. Alyssa Thomas and a rookie. Oh, no, it's numbered. Dearica Hambry for the Sparks. Numbered out of 399. Going to Tony. Nice. Dearica Hambry out of 399. And the last two for the half case of blasters. This is before we get into the megas, where you're guaranteed an auto or a jersey in every box. It is a school night, Tony, but we'll make it happen. We're on the West Coast, best coast. We'll be all right. All right. Appreciate people kicking off this NBA extravaganza, WNBA extravaganza, with the half case blaster break. Kiki, Malonga, Angel Reese, and Nice. One of the greatest ever. DT on the blue press proof. Very cool. Sanaya, Haley. Oh, I haven't seen Dejanay yet. And then Joel Lloyd on the press proof. Tony, have you ever been to the Seattle Storm games? Zaya Westbeld, Queen Fee on the lava, very cool. And then Cameron Brink, crunch time. Very nice. A lot of fun in person. Another page, Amor, Kate Martin, and press proof of Stewie. Tunnel vision. There you go. It's a date. Pow Pow, Citron, Hollow of Sykes. I think we already had her. I don't know if it was a lava or a hollow, but I felt like we had one. And then Angel Reese, Tunnel Vision. Hey, if nothing else, maybe you are learning some things about the W. If anything, maybe you're learning their names. Aisha Sivka, Barker, and another Pow Pow hollow. Or I think the last one was lava and this one's hollow. And then Aaliyah Boston. Nice. Parallel rookies are always good, right? I mean, if we're in the basketball and football realm, anytime we get, as collectors, hollow rookies, it's good. Last one on this half case, Blasters. Random team. Caitlin Chen, Lucy Olson, Net Marbles of Ryan, and a press proof Angel Reese on the crunch time. See, we're right at an hour, and that's for me taking slow because of my darn computer. Nisa Morrow, Sanaya Rivers, Carly Samuelson, so not Katie Lou, and then Asia. This is Lava. Haley, Zaya, Marina Mabry, and Queen Fee on the crunch time press proof. Maddie Westbeld, another page, Angel Reese on the hollow, and then Lex on the My House. Georgia Amor. Oh, I think we have an auto. We do have an auto. Skylar Diggins, Press Proof, NECA, Agumake. Let's chill on that auto for a second because we have one pack here. Pow Pow, Citron, Hollow of Jewel Lloyd, and Aaliyah Boston on the Net Marble. All right. There's that. There's the Georgia. JS. Jalen Sherrod on the Lava Auto. New York Liberty. Going to Tony. Nice, Tony. Jalen Sherrod. Very cool. That might be just the start of the autos and hits for Tony, as he has just about all of one of the second, I believe, the second 5-box megas coming up later. Nice. So here's our 2 big stacks of base. There's our stack of sleeved inserts and parallels and rookies. So we have the auto of Jalen Sherrod, We had Erica Hambry to $3.99. Many pages and inserts and Caitlin's and so on. We had out of 99 Ariel Atkins. I'm going to put this in the tray. A lot more. And that'll all be sleeved. Some of those will be top loaded. Here's more. There's the Caitlin, and that was the press proof net marbles. So that is a nice pull. And then a lot more inserts, hollows, rookies. A lot of value here. A lot of value. I did not sleeve up that page and that press proof. Let me get that done right away. And then this is a very nice one. Georgia A. Moore out of $3.99. Rookie for the Mystics. We'll go Steve Nash Jr. Nice. Appreciate it. I'm going to get this, the base cleaned up and then get set up for the next break. So I'm going to mute my microphone a little bit and you can go All right. I think I got everything set up correctly. Looking at the orders here for $5, WNBA Donruss Mega number 1. We had Lyellen, so Folsom with 2 spots. Andrew G, that's Bio, had 2 spots. Mick with 2. KB with 1. And CW Breaks, that's Card Warehouse with 5. And JH rounded it off, closing it up with his spot. I believe that is correct. And then after that, we do have number 2 has filled. After this one, it'll be Finsta, that's Steven with a spot. Or sorry, 2 spots because he bought one later. And then Tony has the other 11. So it'll just be those 2 guys dealing it out. I could put a third. We could wait till tomorrow, see what time we're at right now. We could see about personals. So there are a few options there. All right. Let's see. I do want to put, where's number? I'm going to notify C-Dub just in case. Notify KB. I'm sure you guys might be in here, but just in case. Notify. I like this notification, right? There we go. Sent the notice to all the people that are in this one. Sweet. Like I said, I figured, but just want to make sure just in case people aren't. Okay. So the number of the night was 4, right? So let's get that up here for you guys. One, 2, 3, and 4. We have KB on top, Card Warehouse on the bottom. Paste you all right there. Then here's our teams. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Minnesota Lynx on top, Indiana Fever on bottom. KB with the Queen Fee chance. Okay, so we have KB with the Lynx, Folsom the Valkyrie, Wow Dueligence, that's Andrew with the Sparks, C-Dub with the Aces, Andrew with the Dream, C-Dub with the Sky and Storm, Folsom with the Phoenix Mercury, Mickmo, your daughter will be happy, probably. She's got the Connecticut Sun and the Dallas Wings. But she is obsessed with Caitlin Clark, I believe you said. C-Dub with the Liberty and later the Fever, and then JH with the Mystics. Give you guys a couple minutes if needed. That right there. Get my sealed case. It says, Joe, I'm sure you want to hold the Fever, but just in case, Mystic for Fever. So Fever has no rookies in this, but of course they have Caitlin Clark, Soph, Lexi, Kelsey Mitchell. And the Mystic, I believe, have 3 in this. They have Sonia Citron, Kiki Raffin, Georgia Amor. So it might not be as unreasonable as you might think. But who knows? Just to let you know, here is the sealed case. So I'll get that out. and it's 14-13 back there. A lot of these for the singles in the future, these are all like a lot of them are new jersey and auto cards. So be on the lookout for coming back with a vengeance with the next singles sale. And of course, like always, I'll start having the pre-bids. I love the pre-bid option. I think it's one of the best things that we have here in Midwest Box Breaks. Ooh, touchdown. What was the touchdown to? Is that Mike Evans? Nope, Devin Culp. Yeah, that's a different guy. So Buccaneers take the lead, third quarter, 6.5 to go. And I'm just going to go right down the line. So I'm just going to, here, let me show you guys. So I'm just going to go right down the line, right? We're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the break number 2 will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're just going to go take care of that row. There's 2. There's 4. And there's 5. Yeah, dude, the second break filled. So, like I said, we could put a third one up. We could use that other half case of megas to do some personals, whatever people wanted to do. It's just, let's get through this one at least to kind of see where we are on time. We do have school tomorrow, so I don't want to go to bed like around midnight or so. But it shouldn't be a long time, right? There's only 5 boxes this time. We just did 10 blasters. There are 150 cards per box in these. Went into a game, came out of it with the full break. Yeah, at least it's be fun to watch, right? So JH asked Joe about the Mystic and Fever. We had Andrew talk about, is Minnesota available? So Minnesota would be KB. Minnesota would be KB. I can make it available. Who do you have? So Bio has the Sparks and the Atlanta Dream. Sparks have a couple rookies. At least one for sure, Sarah Ashley Barker. And then the Dream have Tiana Paopao. Yeah, I mean, all 3 of those ladies, you know, obviously Sonia was runner-up. We have Kiki and then Georgia Amore, the little point guard. Joe Mackey, we just did the half. I think this is Joe. It just says ISO, which is kind of weird. You need to create an account, brother. But if it is Joe, then we just finished the half case of blasters. And then we are doing our first 5-box mega. Having fun, granted, not sure. But, oh, hey, as long as we're having fun, brother, that's all that's it. Okay, C-Dub Joe says keeping the fever. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Sonia Citron's yeah, she's good. Oh, it'll be on this stream. So if you'd have to wait until this is over and then it automatically uploads. If you go to my YouTube channel, Joe, you can go ahead and rewind it back a little bit. You ended up with, here, hold on, half case of blasters. Joe, you had the Dallas Wings and the Atlanta Dream. So you had some nice cards come out for sure. A lot of pages. You had some page press proofs on some inserts. You had Tiana Paopao. on a couple parallel rookies. Yeah, it was nice. For $25. Hell, can't beat it a spot. Which is a better trade for Mini? Goat, Atlanta, LA. I'm going to let you guys decide that, right? I don't want to be that broker middleman. That's never been my thing. But, I like I said, I did tell you that LA has a rookie. And then, I come from Southern California, so I would choose LA, but that's me. And then Atlanta has Pow Pow is their top rookie. They also have Ryan Howard. So they've got some nice players there too. Oh, I thought you had a game tonight, Joe. Okay, I didn't realize. I didn't forgot it was practice. Hi, Cooks. Okay, let me get back over to this now. All right. So while people are finalizing their trades here, this is 5 boxes of WNBA Donruss Megas, 150 cards per box. We are looking for one auto or mem. That's the jersey pieces. They could be numbered jersey pieces too. I've been seeing that. So one auto or jersey per box. You're going to have 20 inserts of parallels. We are also looking for those dragon parallels. Those are green all the way around the border. Pretty nice looking there. Pretty valuable there for sure. Yeah. Very, very cool. They do have some insert autos as well. And then if we get a night moves, that is the case hit in the megas, is a night move. So we are looking for at least one of those in this case. We'll see when it comes out. Okay. KB, he's asking, would you do the LA Sparks for the Minnesota Lynx? I like Fee better than LA being from Connecticut. Okay. She's like, Queen Fee is better than Kim and B. He says, so what about Atlanta for Minnie? What you want, Bubbles? What you want? You want to go potty? So I think Cookie needs. Hold on, Cookie. I think Cookie is telling me he needs to go potty. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm sorry. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, keep working it out because I have to deal with Cookie before he has an accident in my card room. All right, hold on, buddy. Come on. Let's go potty. Good job. Down here. Good job. Good boy. Oh, hold on. Let's get you a toy. Okay. Good boy. All right. Sorry about that, guys. When they have to go, they have to go. Yeah, it's for sure. He's like, I don't care about your break, Dad, but you're going to care pretty soon. Okay, go lay down. All right, sorry about that. Let's see. This is Ram. Oh, that's awesome. You're going to go see the links. Very cool. Any idea who you're wanting to watch them play, or just whoever fits in the schedule? All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Oh, very, very cool. First box here. Again, 150 cards per box. 10 packs, 15 cards per pack. Gonna be the same way. I'm gonna fly through the base. If you need me to slow down through the base, just let me know and I will. Stack the base on that side. Stack the sleeve stuff that I'm gonna sleeve up on this side. And let's have some fun. This is the first. That didn't open as well as the blasters did. This is the first mega break. Second one is right after this. But also, I have not opened a mega, so I kind of want to see, is it going to be similar where it's two rookies? There's Washington Mystics, Sonia Citron, and the other one, Kiki Alphin. And then our inserts back here. Rookie of Sanaya Rivers on the Net Marvels, and Kelsey Mitchell on the Crunch Time. Malonga, Haley, Tunnel Vision of Cameron Brink, and Hollow of Sabali, Liberty. It's like I've been doing. I've been sleeving up the hollows and top rookie and press proofs right away. Queen Fee. She's so good. Zaya James, Westbeld, Kiki on the rookie insert, and Soph on the My House. Hey, what's up, B Squared? Yeah, the night moves are really cool. I know they're considered case hits, but one every few cases makes it even cooler if we are able to get one. There's the first page in this break. Georgia Amore, Kayla Thornton, and Carly Samuelson on the hollow for mini. Oh, they have big value. Nice. I mean, case hits are always cool. There's Pow Pow, Citron, Zaya James on the Net Marvels. I don't think we had a Zaya on the Marvels before. And Natasha Cloud. I saw this. I was like, oh, another backwards. But Natasha on the Crunch Time insert. Tried one mega and got a Page jersey. Oh, very cool. That's good luck right there. That's good luck right there. Malonga, Ariofin, Caitlin on the Tunnel Vision, and BLH on the hollow. Oh, Caitlin Tunnel Vision insert. Going to C-Dub. Sivka, Sarah Ashley Barker, another Caitlin, franchise futures insert, and net marbles of Kelsey Plum. Hey, you don't want breakfast? Caitlin Chen, Lucy Olson, Kate Martin on the net marbles, and Marina Mabry. After her battles with the fever, for the Connecticut Sun. I thought it was jersey was in here. Hopefully there's not a jersey in any of them. Nisa Morrow, Sanaya, Stewie, and ooh, very nice. Now, I do not think that that's the dragon scale. I think that's just a green shimmer. And Natisha Heidemann for the Lynx. I think the dragon scale has the, they're like little circular around there, little circular dragon patterns. 1 green per mega, typically. There you go. And we do have a jersey in here. We have Haley. That's going to be our jersey. Courtney Williams. Like I said, they do have numbered jerseys as well. Ariel Powers on the hollow. And for the Fever. Oh, nice. Natasha Howard. Natasha Howard on our first jersey for the Indiana Fever. Where's some thick sleeves? Just a second. Natasha Howard on our first jersey there. Boxed. It's cool for 1 green per mega, but I'd like to see the dragon scale green. How about that, Ben? Kiki, Dominique, Ryan Howard, and Kelsey Plum, my house. Again, if you didn't see the last break and you're in this one, all of the inserts, rookies, parallels, those things will get sleeved. A lot of them will also be top loaded. Sivka, Barker, Angel Reese, and, oh, very nice, Kelsey Plum on the hollow. Caitlin Chen, Lucy Olson, Kelsey Plum, and Rakea Jackson. That's the press proof also. But that's the first Rakea Jackson that we've seen. There's another LA Sparks for Andrew, right? I think Andrew. Nisa Morrow, Sanaya, Kelsey Plum, and oh, very nice. Come on, numbered. Hollow will still work. Hollow will still work. Sonia Citron. Very nice. We'll pull there for JH. Haley. Isaiah James. Malonga. And Ugumbawale. This is a jersey, I believe. Hopefully we at least get... Oh, it's not. Okay. Like, hopefully we at least get an auto in these 5. And each 5 would be sick. Westbeld. Another Page. Ryan Howard. And Brittany Sykes Hollow. I believe we had at least one Brittany Sykes Hollow in the half case of blasters. I think $18 a spot was good value. Hopefully you guys felt the same way. I said a lot of inserts, a lot of rookies, short checklist, so you're getting a lot of the top people that you're wanting. Georgia Amore, Pow Pow. We have Net Marvels, Cameron Brink. And very cool. Soph out of $2.99 on the red. Nice little color match if you're that kind of person. This is 173 of $2.99. Very cool in there for C-Dub. Sonia, Kiki, Marina Mabry, and Katie Lou. We had Carly. Here's Katie Lou on the hollow. Oh yeah, that is a very sharp looking card. Not just because it's Soph. That doesn't hurt. But yeah, they put the colors in there nicely with the foil. Malonga, Sivka, Skyler, and the green is Tierra McCowan for the Dallas Wings. Tierra McCowan. Oh, this is a jersey. It's pretty darn thick. Yep. Sarah Ashley Barker. DT. Another Soph on the hollow. And number 9. Kayla McBride. Kayla McBride. Oh, you got a little multicolored jersey piece there. Going to the Minnesota Lynx and KB. $19 people hanging out in the stream. Appreciate it, everybody. Go ahead and go into the store, make some offers on some great cards. Add to your stack. If you have a stack, anytime you want that thing shipped out, go ahead and grab a mailbox icon. $6 flat shipping. Doesn't matter if you want 1 card or 100 cards. It's still just going to cost you $6 for shipped. All right, box 3 in this. Barker, Chen, Angel Reese Marvels, and Stewie. What the deuce? Oh yeah, for sure. Is that the only Pudge? Is that the only Pudge rookie that you saw in there? Like I thought I had another graded one. Lucy Olsen, Nisa Morrow, Kelsey Plum, and Brittany on the holo. Not really a fan of Brittany, but you can't deny how dominant she's been. Sanaya Rivers, Haley, Kelsey Plum, and Malanga on the rookie insert. Man, I can't wait to see what Malanga is going to do next season. She's going to tear people up. Zaya James, Maddie Westbeld, Goomba Wale, and Ezzy Magbabor on the holo for your Seattle Storm. Almost all base. You know, Ben Barry's all about that base. About that base. No inserts. Georgia A. Moore, Ryan Howard, and Rickea Jackson on the net marbles. I Love Lamp is back. I thought that was Tina Pow Pow. Citron, Marina Mabry, and Aaliyah Edwards. Nice. For the Mystics on the holo. So I Love Lamp. KK Malanga, Skylar Diggins, red, number to 299, Alyssa Pilley, second-year player for the Minnesota Lynx. That is 270 of 299 on the Pilley. Sifka, Barker. Oh, very cool. Out of 399, beautiful looking card right here. Net Marvels, Cameron Brink. That is a great looking one. Yeah, that's awesome. Very cool. For the LA Sparks and Andrew. And then Gabby on the holo. Gabby on the holo. Hold on, I gotta find out because I always forget her dad. Okay, so it's not her dad. I'm trying to think of like whose dad is it. I think they were on the Storm. But anyway, we were riding the elevator. We're riding the elevator down, and we were riding with their dad, and and they just like kept going on and on and act like we didn't know anything about the W, and he was trying to fill us in. And it's like, yeah, I know quite a bit about the W. It was just funny. Press proof, Queen Fee. Queen Fee on the press proof. Very cool. And then that is not a thick pack. So I believe we have an auto here. All right, come on. Yep, it would be right there, and it is. There's Neka Agumake. We have Julie Van Loo on the holo. And behind Anissa Morrow, KM. Could it be Kate Martin? It could not be. Kayla McBride, we'll take that. Kayla McBride on the auto. Very cool. That is the Minnesota Lynx. And again, that is KB. And then Julie Van Loo there. 2 more boxes to go on the first 5 box megas. The second one is also sold out. And that would take us halfway through the case of megas. Yeah, now let's get a dragon or 9 moves. That's right, B squared. Get him, Ben. Tell him. Tell him what's up. I think my wife might have turned on the heat upstairs because I can feel it coming. The vent for downstairs is right below this desk. I'm starting to feel it. So maybe we can get some heat in here. Anissa Morrow, Sanaya Rivers, Sydney Colson. First time I've seen that tunnel vision. And Elizabeth Kitley on the holo. I tell you, it's good to be back with you guys. You know, geez. What has it been, 3 months or so? Like all of my efforts have been into this football. James, Stewie, and Alyssa Thomas on the My House. After practice, I was breaking down film, making notes, sending it to my guys. And everything came because we knew from the start, right? We knew from the way last year ended up. Last year was the first time that our school made it to the state playoffs in 21 years, I think. And we were loaded with juniors. And there's another page. Self on the Net Marvels and Rakea Jackson on the holo. We were loaded with juniors, so we knew that we had a great opportunity to make a run. And we did. It all came together. We stayed healthy for the most part. Towards the end there, we got a couple guys banged up. But yeah, and then so if I wasn't breaking down film and making notes and sending it to my guys, I was promoting them. Hopefully you guys saw some of that stuff on social media. I was promoting a lot of our players, trying to get them some looks, trying to get them somewhere to play next year on Saturday. Pow Pow, Sabrina, and Press Proof Rakea Jackson insert. And it's worked not just by my efforts, but more so by theirs, of course, because they're the one playing on the field. So it was really, really awesome. This is going to be a jersey here. We have Sonia, Lex on the Marvels, Maddie Segrist on the holo, and then for the Mercury, Kalani Brown. Single color on that one for the Mercury. That is Folsom County, Tom. Okay, so I think my time is definitely done on that. The closest I ever came was I was a finalist for running backs coach at a university here in Washington. And I didn't get it, but it was awesome to go through the process for sure. Paige Beckers, Georgia Amore, Kate Martin, and Courtney Williams on the press proof. And the staff that we have right now are a lot of good guys, and so I think we're going to take a little bit of a hit. That's not really a surprise, right? When you have such a huge senior class that performed so well. Dejanay Carrington on tunnel vision, and then Kalani Brown on the hollow. I think it's no surprise that we should take a little bit of a hit next year. But the freshman class that we have were dominant in their season. So we might rely on a lot of them to play a significant amount as sophomores, and then retool for their junior and senior year and hopefully make another run. There's Kiki and Malanga, Kate Martin, and then Angel Reese on the My House. So I don't know about a rebuilding year, but a reloading year. Sifka, Sarah Ashley Barker, nice Jade. I haven't seen the Georgia Amore on the Net Marbles. Really high on her. Hopefully, her with Kiki and Sonia. Kiki's probably more off the bench, but hopefully she can get some good time. And then Leonie Phoebish on the hollow. Caitlin Chen, Lucy Olson, Asia Wilson, and Rakia Jackson press proof. I thought it was. It is press proof. So the last one, we didn't see any Rakia Jacksons, and here we've seen a few inserts for sure. All right. Last mega for the 5-box mega break number 1. Ooh, she definitely turned on the heater. There we go. What's the time? 28:14, 10 minutes to go. But the Falcons are first and goal, so could be close here. Chen, Olsen, NECA, and Caitlin Clark on the press proof crunch time insert. Very nice. Very cool seat up. Anissa Morrow, Sanaya Rivers, DT, and Natisha on the hollow. Oops, I just put that in the wrong stack. Haley, Isaiah James, Brittany Griner, and Veronica Burton. Tunnel vision. Westfield, Paige, Joel Lloyd, Dana Evans, hollow. We're still getting a decent amount of Paige for 5 boxes. Nick Mo's your daughter happy with Paige? Georgia Amore, Pow Pow, DT, and Net Marvels. Press proof. Okay. It is. Goodness gracious. They did a terrible job of putting that on there. You can kind of see. Oh, there we go. Press proof. Jackie Young. Citron, Ariophan, and Agumbawale, and Lex on the hollow. Is there anybody in here with me anymore? Last thing I saw was congrats, Tom. Malanga, Haley, Angel Reese Crunch Time, and Asia on the net marbles. So she and her friend argued who's better. It's all your 2, 7, 8-year-olds. That's awesome. Zaya James, Manny Westbeld, NECA, and Pow Pow on the rookie hollow. And for break number 2, I know, Tony. I know. We're almost there, buddy. Tony might as well bought 5 personal. Shoot. Another page. There you go, McMo. Georgia, Enrique, and Cameron Brink on the press proof. Nice. That's all right, brother. We could have a 3rd and a 4th round. I don't know about for tonight, but definitely for the future. All right, last pack of this one. We are still looking for the auto or jersey, I think, in this. And there's the jersey. There's Pow Pow, Brittany Sykes, Natasha Cloud on the hollow. And the last one in this, Maddie Westbeld. So it is a rookie jersey. Yep, there's the rookie logo. Rookie jersey. Maddie Westbeld for the Chicago Sky. Well, I'm appreciative of you guys. That's for sure. Right? First time in a long time getting on, and we filled up 3 WNBA breaks, which is really cool. I know not a lot of guys do WNBA breaks on here, but I like it. All right. I'm going to go through quickly. We had the Westbeld. I'm going to sneeze. Darn it. Turn. Excuse me. We'll cook you up. Westbeld on the rookie jersey. Press proof, Caitlin Clark on the crunch time. Thank you. Kalani Brown on the jersey. Kayla McBride on the auto. Very, very sick card. Cameron Brink out of $3.99 on the net marvels. Beautiful color. Out of $2.99, Alyssa Pilley, second year. Kayla McBride on the 2-color jersey here. Tiara McCowan on the green. Sophie Cunningham on the awesome red out of $2.99. Sonia Citron, awesome rookie here. And that is the hollow. Natasha Howard for the Fever on the jersey. And then the other green was the Natisha Heidemann. Thank you. Okay. And I'm going to mute this while I put these cards over here. It's not ASMR show, but I know that's what Oh no, not an empty stage. All right, so this one is basically a battle between Stephen T and Tony. We had Stephen T with 2 spots, Tony with the other 11. So there's our people locked and loaded. There are the teams, well, 13 of them. And they are looking at expanding too, so that'd be kind of cool. See what teams are going to come up with for expansion. And then let's get our teams. 4 times is the number. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. You have Tony sandwiching himself. Usually you got to pay extra for that. And the teams 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sparks on the top, aces on the bottom. Well, at least Steven got one of the 2 top teams, I guess, if that's what you're looking for. You know, with even though the Fever doesn't have any rookies this year, you still have CC. We have Tony with the let's just go. Steven with the Fever and Storm. Tony with everything else. He wanted the wings, and by George, he got one. Okay, so Steven with the Fever and Storm. Tony with everything else. Watch Tony try to trade for the Storm since he's here in Washington State. Yeah, I knew Portland was getting one. I knew Cleveland was. I don't remember hearing Toronto, but that's cool. All right. Let me just make sure. I know Tony's been here the whole time, but I like this notify thing. So there we go. Just notified those 2. Nobody offered on any of those amazing cards that are in the store. We've had some good stuff come through for sure. I have no idea what's in here because it's all unorganized again, but it is some fun stuff. I don't know if any of you can get any Australian basketball league stuff, but this is a kid that, former student athlete. So I was able to get one out of 25, which was cool. And then I also have his out of 125. And I think I have his refractor. I think I have his base card. So, oh yeah, they're right up there. Toronto Tempo is the name, huh? All right. Well, Detroit used to have one, obviously, right? With Detroit Shock. And so I guess they're like, okay, we'll have one back now that it's starting to be cool. I did it before it was cool. Cool. This one's kind of cool. We might pull this one up at some point. Does he have a shot for the Heisman? This is a 1-of-1 Diego Pavia. I don't know. Does he have a shot? Who knows? Ben, is this guy any good? I don't know. Just a bit. He's decent. All I do is finger roll. Nah, I know, I know you're a Spurs guy, right? So Those were sitting right there. Let's see if the other punch is in here real quick. Nice. And that. Yeah, I don't see it. All right. One was Harper out of 99. Shut up, Ben. Go, Luca. Let's go, baby. All right. Here we go. One more time, just so everybody knows. Steven with the fever and storm. Tony with everything else. Oh, hold on. There's 3.5 minutes left. Uncle Kirky. Oh, he bobbled it. They gave him a touchdown on the field, but I think he bobbled that, Kyle Pitts. I'm gonna get in trouble. Hi, Cookie. No, don't lick the dang tripod, you weirdo. I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm okay with it. Oh, his booty cheek. One booty cheek equals 2 feet. One booty cheek is 2 feet. Right? Look it up. It's in the Geneva Convention. Here, go lay down, bud. Go lay down. Yeah, I grew up in Southern California, right? So I've been to the Great Western Forum when Magic and Worthy and Kareem and all them played. I've been there. I've watched them in person. But I cannot stand number 23 for the Lakers. Cannot stand him. Like, if he retires tomorrow, if he gets traded tomorrow, if he moves, he gets released, whatever, then I will start watching more. I started watching a lot this year because he wasn't playing, and I loved how the team was looking without him. Right? Austin Reeves is a dog. Luka's not fat Luka anymore. So I was really liking how the team was looking, and now he's back. So, yeah. Yeah, and take his kid with him, man, because his kid is not. We all know that was just a sideshow. So they got to go for 2 here to tie. Like, there's no way you can overrule that. It was a touchdown on the field. All right, box 1. 1 booty cheek equals 2 feet. Like I said, it's in the Geneva Convention. Haley, Isaiah James, Kiki on the Net Marvel rookie, and Stewie crunch time. Yep, they got it. Which is the right call. So now they're going for 2. Westbeld, Page, Rickea on the Marvels, and they're going for 2. Hold on. Pitts in motion. That was just terrible. They still have all 3 timeouts. Uncle Kirky did a blind don't hurt me kind of throw. Brianna James on the hollow. But they are within a field goal to win the game. I don't really care about this game, but it's just fun. All right. We're down to 13 people, so that works. Georgia Amore, Pow Pow, Queen Fee, and press proof of Lex. I say a local girl. She went to high school. Her and her twin sister were dominant. I watched them in the state tournament. Just smack teams. They're both Spokane girls, Central Valley, and yeah, they were lethal. Citron, Kiki, Kate Martin, and Hollow Caitlin Chen on the rookie for the Golden State Valkyries. Oops. Malanga, Barker, Caitlin Clark on the Net Marvels, and Joel Lloyd Crunch Time. The Fever, that's one of the teams that Steven has. Chen, Olsen, Asia Wilson, and Caitlin Clark on the hollow. Very cool. Of course, I'll get those all top loaded for you. I'm not going to leave the CC out just in the sleeve. Just trying to get through a break. Anissa, Sanaya, Paige on the insert, and Aaliyah Boston on the press proof marbles. Haley, local girl. Messiah, Asia, and Hollow of Jordan, Canada. Westbeld, Paige. You know they're always connected. Paige on the Net Marvels. Cool. Yeah, I didn't hit that one, I don't think. And then, ooh, green of Stewie. Very nice. That was a good pack. Stewie on the first ballot Hall of Fame legend. Little Page. And the Net Marvels page. And jersey coming in the first box here. Georgia Amore. Page on the crunch time. You are definitely getting that $18 worth. And then Hollow on the Jonquel Jones. For the Valkyries, Tiffany Hayes. Single color. There's a lot of empty packs in that box. All right. That was a good first box. We had Caitlin. We had Caitlin Hollow. We had a few pages. We had the jersey. Haley and Isaiah, Cameron on the Net Marvels, and then press proof, Kate Martin Crunch Time. Westbeld and Paige. Hey, how'd I guess it? You have Caitlin on the crunch time. And hollow of Dana Evans. Georgia, Pow Pow, Jackie Young, and Cameron Brink. There's Citron and Kiki. There's Soph. And nice. Another hollow of the Latina Beast. Malonga, Barker, Kelsey Plum, and Tunnel Vision. Is this a press proof? Yes, it is. I can see it right there. Dejanay Carrington. Chen, Olsen, Aaliyah Edwards, and Lexi on the hollow. There you go, Spokane. I see you, Central Valley. I think they were the Cubs or the Bears, something like that. Anissa Morrow, Sanaya Rivers, Stewie, and Ariel Powers, numbered to 399. There we go. It is 101 of 399. Very cool. Haley, Isaiah James, Sabrina, be numbered. Oh, how about out of 75 on the Sabrina Ionescu, and Natasha on the hollow. Very, very cool. Sabrina, I don't know, like she was my favorite player in CC, and gosh, my son, we just customized Sabrina shoes for him. The shoes are freaking sick. The 66 of 75 of Sabrina, and she's so cool. But yeah, anyway, he just customized and got his shoes, some Sabrinas, and so they're white, blue, and gold. So his school colors, because it's for school basketball. They have his jersey number 11 on them, and on the back, his name is Brayson, right? So on the back of one heel it says Bray, and on the back of the other heel it says SON, Bray Son. And I was like, oh, that's pretty sick. But yeah, they're Sabrinas that he customized. That's an awesome one right there. Very cool, Tony. I have an awesome Sabrina. I think it's in the store. Westfield and Page, Sonia Citron, and a press proof of Kate Martin. And then Jersey, Amore, Caitlin Clark, My House, cool picture. Sabali on the hollow. And then Natasha Heidemann on 2-color for the Lynx. 2-color Natasha. Another good one there for Steven on that Caitlin My House. All right. Boxer, turn down the heat upstairs, please. She's always so cold. What's up, Gumbo? What do we got left? 2-minute warning. Falcons down by 2 still. And they're going to get the ball back because they're punting to them. Oh, yeah. Sometimes you get that freaking residue or leftover stuff. Westbeld and Page. Plum and Plum Tunnel Vision. Amor and Pow Pow, Malanga, and our first hollow, Joel Lloyd. Nice. Good player. She was Seattle for a long time and now over with Las Vegas. Sonia and Kiki, Rike, and Ryan Howard on the press proof insert. Malanga, Sivka, Ryan Howard, Marvels, and the next color is a hollow, Angel Reese. Barker, Chen, Mabry, and Skylar Diggins. There was a fumble. 1:31. Buccaneers have it, but they're not calling anything yet. Little dual possession. Little dual possession. Anna, how's it going? Lucy, Anissa, DT, and Malanga on the hollow. Very nice rookie hollow there for the Storm. Sanaya, Haley. Oh, we're going to have a numbered, I believe, on Dijonay. And Skylar is a press-proof marble. Out of $3.99, Dijonay Carrington. Very nice. And Skylar on the parallel. Is anybody a Buccaneers or a Falcons fan in here? Zaya James, Maddie Westbeld, NECA, and Gustafson on the hollow. They're on their own 29. Second and 28. Goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. He had him open. Come on, Uncle Kirky. There's Paige, because we just had the Maddie Westbeld, right? And then Georgia Amor, DT, and the green is Monique Billings. We still haven't seen our Dragon scale. My hope is that we're going to get one in the case. It hasn't shown up so far in this half case. We've done 5 boxes, a quarter case, I guess, in the first break. Quarter case right now. Looks like we're going to have another relic. Yep. Pow Pow, Griner, Kalani Brown on the hollow, and for the Chicago Sky, Camila Cardosa. Not too bad. On little pattern there. 2-color on the pattern. The Chicago Sky. It is 4th and 14. Oh, great catch. Oh, he tackles inbounds. You better hurry up, Kirky. You better hurry up, Uncle Kirky. $29 left. That's a deep cost. I'm not 100% sure that he didn't bobble that and not get it. Catch, great catch, down, and then he makes contact. Yeah, I think he got it. So players on the field, they're gonna get 5 more yards. Yeah, 5 more yards. That's gonna be a makeable field goal. Holy cow! What are they doing? It is Zane Gonzalez, so anything can happen. You guys still with me? Little bubble. I think it's about 4 out of bounds. All right, we're on box 4 on this one. Citron and Kiki, Veronica Burton, and Cardoso on the parallel insert. Oh, okay. It was flipped. I was like, oh, do we have a Civco rookie auto? We do not. 15 seconds. We're going to turn that cover game. Barker, Joel Lloyd, and Phoebish on the hollow. I think we've seen that like 2 or 3 times. But again, short checklist, right? 100 cards. They're going to come out to basically I'm not sure about the NFC South standings. Like, if the Buccaneers lose here and go to 7-6, are the Panthers 6-1? Mike Evans is beside himself. Yeah, you came back. That's why you're losing, bud. I was wondering that. Like, are the Panthers going to be in first? Chen, Lucy Olson, DT, and this is not a press proof. Usually the second one is of Arike Ogumbawale. Panthers are 7-6. So yeah, the Panthers are going to be in first place. Let's go, Bryce Young. Let's go, Tet Mack. Who won the head-to-head but play Bucks twice? Oh, they haven't even played yet? Those games are going to be fun, and I think NFC South games suck. 43 yards to win it. I have a bye this week in my fantasy because I finished first. Wow, he just got it. Game over. Thanks for coming. It's at their place. Wow. Yeah, Panthers fans are celebrating. Anissa, Sanaya, Angel Reese, and Elizabeth Kitley. She was actually, okay, so she's a rookie last year. I think she got hurt, and that's why she has a picture like this. Because I don't think she played this season, because I think she was out for the whole year, injured. Kind of like when you see a Nico Mule, right? Haley Van Lith is probably a preseason picture. Zaya James. Nika, hey, she hurt herself. Nika Mule. She hurt herself walking down the runway here. Press proof. Ooh, out of 25, Natasha Heidemann. Now, sorry, Natasha, but we wished it was a better player. Right? Nothing against you, girl, but you probably don't average a lot, I'm guessing, with Queen Fee on your team. That is 15 of 25. And yes, of course, it will be top loaded. We are just trying to get through. Wes Belden Page, Asia Wilson Net Marbles, and Rakia Jackson on the hollow. Man, what could have been? You start thinking about, okay, Minnesota out of 25. Queen Fee would have been fire. Oh, look, there she is. She heard me. Georgia and Pow Pow, Arike, and Brittany Sykes. Citron, Iriafen, Sanaya Rivers on the rookie net marbles, and Maddie Segrist on the hollow. Man, I can't believe the Buccaneers. Would they give up 2 touchdowns in the last 5 minutes or so to lose that game? No wonder Mike Evans was pissed off. Sivka, Sarah Ashley, Kelsey Mitchell, and Georgia Amore on the rookie press proof. Or as we call her, Steve Nash Jr. Hey, it's the big cat. We have another relic. Caitlin Chen. Cameron Brink, Tunnel Vision. Yes, Kiki on the hollow. Very cool. And for the Fever, Jalen Brown. The relic. What up, Jess? It's just a Jess. All right, good talk, Justin. Thank you. He's probably watching freaking EJ sell women's clothing right now. And last box in this third break. We had the half case of blasters. We had the first 5-box mega. Now this is the second 5-box mega. The battle between Steven and Tony. We have Lucy and Anissa Morrow, Kiki on the rookie insert, and Kayla Thornton. I ripped a lot of boxes tonight in just a little amount of time, 2.5 hours. Sanaya Haley, Isaiah James on the net marbles, and parallel Kelsey Plum. Nice. Isaiah, Maddie, Natasha Cloud, And press proof of Sabrina. I like that. I like that. Okay, what's your guess on the first rookie in this pack? If you've been following, you already know who it is. Hey, look at you. That boy McMo. Georgia Amore, Caitlin Clark, Tunnel Vision, and Brittany Sykes. Ruh. Pow Pow, Citron, Caitlin on the insert, and Stewie. Last 5 packs. Oh my gosh, falling apart. Just like my following, we're down to 12. Kiki, Dominique, Kate Martin, and the next parallel, hollow of Katie Lou. Not Cindy Lou Who. It's Katie Lou. Four packs to go. And then Brink and Reese are also fashion models. Do you think their tunnel vision cars may be more Dan Man than Clark's? At least on the same level, probably now. Malonga, Sivka, Courtney, and Press Proof Sonia Citron, the runner-up on the Net Marbles. It's a good one. Guess you get a different clientele looking for those. Barker, Chen, Rickea Jackson, and Soph on the hollow. Lucy Olsen, Anissa Morrow, Rickea Jackson, and the green is Diamond Miller. Yeah, it's been almost a green per box. It's not been one per box, but one every 5, I imagine, one every 3. We did not get an auto in this time around. Rickea Jackson, Natasha Heidemann again on the hollow. Sinai Rivers. Card number 1, Maddie Segrist. How does that happen? You go on the single color for the Dallas Wings. Card number 1, I was really thinking like Queen Fee. Oops, right there. All right. So let me mute this real quick. Put this off to the side. Oh, actually, let me do a quick little review. Okay. So we had jersey cards, Tiffany Hayes, Maddie Segrist, Jalen Brown. We had the green, Diamond Miller. We had out of 25, Natasha Heidemann. We had the press proof, Nika Mule. That's usually in that pile. Camila Cardoso on the 2-color. The green, Monique Billings. Out of 399, Dejanay Carrington. The 2-color, Natasha Heidemann. This one was super cool. The Sabrina out of 75 on the crunch time. And then out of 399, Aerial Powers. Yes, sir. I appreciate it, man. I'm going to probably put another 5 box up. Probably tonight, and then let it go and see how fast we can fill that one. And then after that, the last 5 boxes, I'm not sure what we'll do. If we'll do a last 5 run, if we'll do personals, something like that. But yeah, that'll be fun. And then after that, it's just waiting for the next stuff to come in for me. Like I said, I have 2 cases of NFL Prism football blasters and megas. So that'll be a good time. We'll maybe do some mixers with that. Maybe do a random, maybe a double random, maybe a pick your team. So that'll be fun. Have a couple of cases of WNBA Prism megas and blasters. So it'll be another one of these, but it'll be Prism. So I know that might interest a little more people. So that'll be cool. So just be on the lookout. And then I am going to be going back to my normal single sales because there's a lot of stuff out here, right? So, just, Cooper Cup. I mean, Cooper Cup. Cooper Flag. All these are Cooper Flags, right? So we can throw some of those up there. We can, there's just tons of stuff. So especially over the last 3 months for NFL 2025 Prism, or you mean for WNBA? NFL? Yeah. So I believe I have 2 cases. I put in for 5 of each just because I'm going big or going home. I put in for 5 cases of Prism Blasters and 5 cases of Prism Mega. And I think I got allocated 2 cases of each. So 100% that if we have 2 cases of each, we're going to be doing some PYTs for sure. 100%. Even if I got 1 case of each, we're still going to do some PYTs for sure. Maybe we'll do 3 blasters and 2 megas to keep the price point low for people. But yeah, it's gonna be tons of fun. Yep. I believe they moved Prism football back a little bit, like usual. I know they moved WNBA Prism back. It was supposed to be. Well, my thing here says October 22nd was when I needed to have my order in. And I think they moved it back to frickin' March. So that's crazy. The Browns card chase is on. Like, come here, Dylan Gabriel. All right, everyone. I appreciate it. Remember, anytime you want to close your stack, just grab a mailbox icon and I'll get it shipped out to you, especially now that I'm around more. And then if you're not wanting this break shipped right now and you want to wait for more, please feel free. If you're in these breaks and are willing or wanting to donate the base to the Card Club girls, please hit me up and let me know that as well. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. And of course, I'm not talking about the rookies or parallels or inserts or anything like that, just the base cards. So anyway, until next time, love you all. Stay safe. Take care, everyone.